We now return to your regular programming.
Alright, so before we get into the video, I'm just going to let you guys know there's a lot of popping noises in my mic, so during the video I kind of cut those out a lot, and it can get to the point to where it's annoying, so just letting you know before we get into it. Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and today we are here with another money-making episode. So this one is going to be like my last one with loop halves and tooth halves of keys. If you guys haven't checked that out, that is also a really good one. These types of money-making methods, though, are ones that require like a longer buy time, so it's more like merching rather than just going out and making money right away, but they do yield the best overall profit per time actually spent doing things in game. So if you have a lot of money, you could combine this method that I'm about to show you guys with a method such as my crystal keys and putting those together. So if you guys want to check that video out, I made like 230k in 3 minutes, and in this video I'm looking to top that. So today we will be making money through skilling, which is a little different. It's not actually skilling, like you won't get any XP for this, but it does require a skill requirement to do it. So you are in the act of skilling, I guess, but you're not actually doing it. It's much like making unfinished herbs into potions, or I guess putting herbs into unfinished potions. So what we will be doing today is a farming technique. So as you guys can see, we're going to go over to trees now. This is where it depends on your levels. So what we'll be doing today is putting seeds into plant pots and then watering them and creating them into saplings. So today I am 65 farming, so I will be doing yew trees. However, if you have 75, there are times where you'll get more of a margin on magic trees since less people can do them, and gradually it works its way down. Sometimes you may be able to find big margins on stuff like oak trees / willow trees, but realistically those are very seldomly bought, so you won't be able to sell and buy those as easily. So while the margins may be there, you won't be making as much money in the end. So what we'll be doing today is I will show you guys my grand exchange real quick, and then we're going to get right on into it. So in the grand exchange, as you guys can see, I was able to buy some yew seeds. In total, I was able to buy these for pretty much 64.5. These were 64.8, so I'd imagine the average is around 66.65k-ish. So we'll go ahead and use that as our example. So I'm going to sell off something and then see what we can buy a sapling for. Alright, so here we are going to go ahead and buy a yew sapling. So it says 68k there. We'll see what we can get it for. So 68.1 pretty much. Last night, you guys can't see it in the exchange, but I was able to buy yew saplings for around 69k, so there are definitely more of a margin there. But I guess for the example of this video, we'll be making about 1.5k per yew seed that we end up putting into a pot. So I'm going to go ahead and do 126 yew seeds and see how long it takes me, and then we'll go from there and see how much money you can expect to make per hour with these. Just as a little forewarning, I did buy these yew seeds overnight, however, I only had an offer in for about 70 overnight, and you definitely could have bought way more if you were looking to do so. I didn't have the cash on me at the time, so it did not happen, as most of my money is in merches that I have in the previous episode. Alright, so I feel like from here I should probably show you guys how you're going to want to go about putting these into a plant pot. So what you're going to need for this, you're going to need watering cans 8. What I personally do, and I'm going to have to do since I don't have any filled watering cans, is if this is your first time doing these, I would recommend, if you plan on doing them a lot in the future, going and buying a ton of watering cans. So what you're going to have to do is, I don't believe you can buy watering cans pre-filled. If you guys can, then go ahead and do that. But from my knowledge, I do not believe you can buy watering cans filled. So what you're going to have to do is go to any water source in the game. Personally, I think one of the ones that is closest to the bank is the one in Catherby, and my map is not loading, so I guess we'll just have to run on over there. But what you're going to need to do is, first off, you're going to need to use your yew seed on the filled pot plant. So you can buy these from the Grand Exchange or a farmer, like over here. And then you're also going to need a gardening trowel. So what you're going to do, just use the yew seed on the plant, and there it is. So now you have a yew seedling. So from there, you're going to need to go to a watering source. Personally, I use this little house just north of the bank, and go ahead and use your watering can on the sink. So from there, you have 8 charges on your can. Go ahead and just use it on there, and then you'll have a yew sapling watered. So from there, it does take a couple minutes, but realistically, you don't have to spend that time doing anything. You can just have them banked, and eventually over time, they will end up filling. So right now, I'm just going to do what I normally do and just fill up a ton of these. So if you plan on doing this a lot, just go and run multiple inventories if you wish, and it's pretty easy to do. It is a bit tedious though, as it doesn't automatically fill up your entire inventory, which is a little bit of a downside, but in the end, it's not all too time consuming for the amount of money that you can expect to make per hour. So from there, personally what I like to do is I don't like to water them at the same time as I am putting them into the pots, just because I don't think it's as efficient. So what you're going to do is just get a gardening trowel, take out all the seeds you have, and then take out as many pots as you can. From there, just put the seeds in the bottom right and just go to town clicking. So I will be back once I have finished up with these. Alright, so there we go. Just a little bit over a minute later, so that took me about 20 seconds in inventory was what I was getting, and that was about a little over about 4.5 inventories. So with 20 seconds in inventory, that took me about 90 seconds, so a minute and a half to do all of those. From there, what you're going to want to do, and what I find useful, is just go ahead, put these U seedlings right next to your watering cans 8, withdraw 3 watering cans and your U saplings, and then continue to do the same and just water like this. So once you have the entire inventory filled, just rebank and do the same thing. Alright, so there we go, about 20 seconds in inventory again, and as you guys can see, the U saplings are starting to pour in. So they do take a little bit of time. As you can see, already 2 of my inventories that I've watered have already turned into saplings, but there we go. So in total, I would say that took us around 3 minutes as well, which is kind of similar to the last thing that I did, the last guide that I did, so that's a little weird. So basically, I'm going to go ahead, wait for all these to end up turning into saplings, and then we'll see how much money we have made in the 3 minutes that we have waited. Alright, so I said earlier in the video that you guys would be able to make more money if you had a higher level farming. So to go ahead and try to prove that, I'm going to go ahead and see what you can do with magic seeds currently. So I'm going to go ahead and buy and sell one, and then buy and sell one of the sapling, and see what we can end up expecting to make off of one of them. Alright, so now on to Magic Sapling. This is the max that you can expect per hour, so if you guys saw that in the title, that's what this is including. So 75 farming for this, but as you guys can see, 127k is what you're able to sell them off for, and you buy them for 123.8. So that means in total you're making 3.2k every time that you make a magic sapling, which is just a little bit, I mean, it's actually double what the U seed is able to do for you. So with the U seed, we were able to make 1.5k per one. With the magic seed, we're able to make 3.2. So whatever I did here, you can double that and expect that to make in 3 minutes. So let's go ahead. The U saplings should be done, and they are not. God damn it. God damn it.
God damn it! God damn it!
Alright, so there we go. All of our used saplings are done. So, gonna ahead and gotta note these, I would imagine. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm able to sell these on for 8.6 mil and 43k. I initially bought these for 8.4 mil and 64k, which means I was able to make 180k in the span of 3 minutes, which is insane if you ask me. I mean, realistically, that's over 3 mil an hour. Granted, you won't be able to do this constantly, but for the time that you're doing it, it is the most efficient thing to do in the game. At least better than Zora and stuff like that. So if you then go and apply this to magic seeds, which is literally more than twice as much, you would be able to make about 400k in the matter of 3 minutes. Yeah, so I checked it. You'd be able to make 406k in the time frame of 3 minutes. So that is absolutely insane, and up to 6 to 7 mil an hour if you were able to do this hourly. So these will sell on. I'll probably include a clip at the end of them actually selling, because I mean, realistically, they're farming supplies and people will go ahead and buy them, and most people that have the money to do farming are going to insta-buy, so those will be able to sell on. So hope this video is helpful for you guys. Alright, my roommate just came in, but as you guys can see, they're already starting to sell on. But hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope this video is helpful. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys want to see more as soon as they go live and you get the most money out of, you know, watching these videos, go ahead and hit that sub button. If you guys have anything you want to tell me, go ahead and comment down below. PM me in game, Smallexplamp, or join my clan chat, or at least the clan chat I chill in, 07 helpers. If you guys want to stay in touch, hit up the Twitter in the description. Nonetheless, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and peace. And I gotta go to class. God damn it, I'm running late. Also, I know you're saying, you probably didn't fucking sell off those saplings, so here you go, bitch.